Comet. I like this very much. And that's mainly because I'm a fan of Justin Long. I've seen him in quite a few movies. Recently, The Wedding Guest was on HBO, and then a few others. So very, indeed, his page on IMDb. A likable, boyish-looking actor. Yes, so he is very charming, and he's a pleasure to watch, if you ask me. So is Emmy Rossum, who is Kimberly in this romantic comedy. And he is very smart, I thought, effervescent, a bit outré sometimes or often, but that's I would say part of the secret. If it's not outré as in a bit strange, a bit unusual, then it is common, it is banal, and eventually boring. So we have that to say. It is an unusual encounter, and again, peculiar dialogue, but that's to the advantage of the film, the comedy. And I have to repeat this, I liked it. There's not an unanimity, it can't be. The Metascore is only 52. It happens that some critics liked it, but most, that's why the Metascore, an average, most experts have had doubts about this. And we could, there is nothing neither good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Hamlet, Shakespeare. The mind is its own place. It can make heaven out of hell or hell out of heaven. It's not what happens, but what you make of what happens. And we can continue with sayings like that. Bottom line being that, yes, it all depends. And quite often it's a question of the gustibus non est disputanum. It's a question of taste, a question of what we prefer. And I was just reading in Influence, a classical psychology by Robert Cialdini. Termina. And the principles of influence. One would be liking. We like those who are like us. And this is a thing that salespeople know. And they're trained to try and be like us and insinuate. And for instance, in this example that was mentioned, car salespeople, salesmen mostly. I think there used to be, I don't know what the trend is now. They ask questions, potential customers. And when they say they're from a different state, that we're talking America, they immediately say, oh, they were born there. That happens, or the wife. So, golf, whatever it is, they pretend to be just like the customer. Because indeed, we prefer those who are like us. Let's not continue on that path and just say that it's a smart communication, very good. There are portions that can seem more than ultra bizarre, and for instance, for some reason, the moment when that poor bird comes into the screen, smashes into the screen as Kimberly is driving, and she's talking on the phone with Dell. Because perhaps, no, clearly in part, because I have those animals here, I'm sensitive to further creatures having accidents, so it stayed with me, and I was wondering why. And they talk about it as a sign from the universe, and what do you mean, the bird smash? And yeah, but my God, and other moments like that. But overall, more than satisfying to this cinephile. Very good.